Lokesh Bhatia स्वागत करता हूं आपका लोक टॉक्स चैनल पर। Dear folks, have you ever wondered why in the same set of circumstances different set of people behave differently? The same hardships of life, different people behave differently. Somebody will react, somebody will respond. Like some people, when put in tough circumstances of life, like a very difficult divorce or loss of somebody very close to you, they actually become mental. And as I have said before, you always have two choices. In difficult circumstances or a negative situation, either you become mental or you can become mentally strong. So if you decide to become mentally strong, if you decide to respond to a situation, you will definitely learn how to be more resilient, and the people and situations will stop bothering you. How these things do happen and how to train oneself, this is what is the main topic of discussion today.
Namaskar, welcome to Lok Talks. Thank you very much for subscribing to this channel for professional medical guidance, spirituality and meditation and life coaching. Here is my WhatsApp number. Do connect me in person if you have any question. Thank you.
So what really makes the difference between two sets of people? Psychologists have found the answer. It is that some people have more resilience than others. Since the Holocaust studies of resilience and how it works have been ongoing, there are few theories that link resilience to genetics. Means some people can't be resilient because of their genetic makeup is like that. These theories sure have elements of truth, but the latest studies have found that the resilience is a trait which every one of us can learn and improve upon. So, resilient people have three characteristic features. If you imbibe them, you can become more resilient. So, if you imbibe these three characteristics, you can become resilient. And before we delve into what these traits are, it's worthy to note that imbibing one or two of these characteristics will definitely make you more resilient, but imbibing all three will make you even more resilient. Resilience is the only key to overcome tough times. Optimism alone is insufficient. Let's understand what are the three important characteristics. Number one is staunch acceptance of reality. जैसे हम स्पिरिचुअलिटी में भी हम यही सीखते हैं कि सच्चाई को, यथार्थ को एज इट इज देखना. हम जब पास्ट की चीजों को ले आते हैं तो ज्यादा इमोशनल हो जाते हैं. जैसे कि भगवद गीता में अर्जुन कहता है कि भाई मुझसे तो दांडी भी उसके हाथ से छूट जाता है, और वो ये देखने लगता है कि मेरे रिश्तेदार खड़े हैं, ताजश्री खड़े हैं, द्रोणाचार्य खड़े हैं, मैं उनसे युद्ध लड़ रहा हूं. वो जब डिप्रेशन में आ जाता है तो उसे यही समझाया जाता है कि यथार्थ स्थिति को समझो. सुखदेव भगवान कहते हैं पार्थ यथार्थ में जियो. बी इन द प्रेजेंट मोमेंट. यू आर अ क्षत्रिय एंड योर टास्क इज टू फाइट अगेंस्ट अधर्म. तो ये चीज जब हमको समझी और समझाई जा सकती है तो मेंटली हम ट्रेन अपने आप को कर सकते हैं कि जो चीज जैसी है उसको हम ऐसा का ऐसा ही देख सके और समझ सके. सो staunch acceptance of reality is the first factor. The second characteristic is believing life is meaningful. It's amazing how our belief system determines the results our life produces. Sometimes circumstances can hit you so hard that you begin to think in your life was a lie. Don't let this happen to you. Your views on life should always be strongly positive and always believe that life is meaningful. And it is your responsibility to give meaning to your life. The day you find life is meaningless is the day you begin to lose any strength to fight through the tough times. Resilient people and organizations know deep in their hearts that life has meaning, and this belief helps them to look beyond any difficulty they may be facing momentarily. Third characteristics they have is uncanny ability to improvise, and this resilient individuals believe always in improvisation. They have a growth mindset. They don't consider winning or losing all becomes same for them, because that is what the growth mindset is. Because they know how to improvise, they have a strong ability to improvise. Even your company might be in losses. That doesn't mean that loss is permanent. You must have seen a lot of incidences. Those who play in stock market, they know it very well. Some company who was doing worse yesterday suddenly start going up. So these all things can happen, and this third characteristics, that uncanny ability to improvise, is ultimate one. Since the resilient people don't give up on life, they tend to think of creative ways. So this uncanny faith in improvisation helps them to cross over the toughest situations in life. For instance, a housewife whose husband ran from home, leaving her alone with the kids, may have to start a vocation or a small business to support herself and her own kids. So to support kids and herself, she may have to start her own business, and this may mean going to learn a new skill to make herself more marketable. You must have heard of a famous saying, tough time never lasts, tough people do. So as I said, in spirituality we learn meditation, and one of the best techniques is learning mindfulness, and building resilience through mindfulness is the best way which one can practice on day-to-day basis, and it is rare for the life to hit us with more than one terrible blow at once. But if we learn to deal with the stress we encounter daily, then we can live happier and more productive lives. So practicing mindfulness on a regular basis can definitely make one to become more resilient. So engaging in mindfulness meditation for 20 to 30 minutes daily will make you to become more resilient, will make you to start thinking independent of situations and people around you. You can definitely make more stronger thought process about any situation or about any tough behaving people. But the positions don't really count. Well, some people are really, they are finding difficulty in accepting to sit in a particular position, and just position doesn't matter. It's only what matters is that how comfortably you are positioning yourself. It doesn't need any odd yoga positions or nothing of that sort. What really matters is how comfortably you are sitting with a straight spine. This is how, and you can definitely sit for 20 to 30 minutes and focusing yourself within, There are a lot of good techniques. I'll discuss mindful meditation definitely in much more greater details. But yes, for the present topic of resilience, one need to focus on this particular moment, that yes, being in present moment is the best way, and every 1 hour, at least 1 minute, if we focus, concentrate yourself in the present moment, you will be able to make yourself more resilient. One can use a chair, one can use a stool, one can sit anywhere, even in office, home, anywhere. Just close your eyes for your visual distractions. And next step is to focus on your breathing, like that, right? When we put all our focus on our breathing process, when we start feeling that this is how we are, taking breath in, taking breath out, and focusing completely on the breathing process, definitely you will be able to minimize your thoughts, paying attention to the inhalation and exhalation. Don't try to judge your breath. Just pay attention to every stroke of your air in and out. Don't change your rhythm either. Just be mindful. Consider every thought and image as distractions and keep yourself from being engaged by them. Do this for 20 to 30 minutes. Do you know? The distractions may appear too long also when you first begin. But be patient and you will soon be used to it. So, building resilience by positivity currency. Those who have run their own company, they have that experience that we always have a backup mechanism. We always have a reserve that some bad days, how am I going to handle those times? Those who have worked in company, those who have worked in corporates, those who have learned those management ways, they know it very well. So same things can be applied in personal life as well. Anyone who has run a successful company knows it very well that they have to have systems in place to ensure that their company runs smoothly. In other words, they have resilience mechanism in place. So thank you very much. If you have been watching me, listening to me for the first time, make sure that you do hit on the subscribe and do not forget to hit on the bell icon. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you sometime in the next video. Bye-bye.